my big impression of the meetings was the young people. There were so many young people there, and they were so interested in what was going on, and they were so on fire, and many of them said that they were pleased to have been there because they've got a better picture of the character of God. Because many of them have a very stern concept of the character of God. It's interesting to me that Wesley said that it's very important what your concept of God is. And he had this big battle with Calvinism. And he put it very, very nicely. He said, the Calvinists have the ruler concept of God. So how would they pray the Lord's Prayer? They would pray in their mind, our ruler who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And he had the Father concept of God. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And if we can make this switch and have this beautiful image of God, then it changes our whole outlook. And this is what they appreciated. They appreciated that they got a different side of the image of God. And then also, I think the old people, they were encouraged to see that we are really moving towards the close of Earth's events. And another thing that impressed me was their staying power. And there were long meetings and the whole day, and they sat and they listened, and they didn't want to go away. And I was very impressed, and I hope that it will spread like a fire.
I was also very impressed how many people came out.
Yes.
It's amazing to see almost when we arrived on Thursday, and we came there and saw the first time the long hall there. I was thinking, man, what a huge room, how many seats are here? But they were almost all full, almost. So it was about 900, 1,000 people. Yeah, and so I was also very impressed to see the zeal of the Romanian people, and that I'm happy. I thank God that I could share some of my experience with them, because a lot of young people came afterwards. They told me that it really helped them to see how God can change a person. And so this was something for me personally also, what I take with from Romania. Also, the people are very friendly.
Very friendly.
Yes, very friendly. It was very nice. It was really an atmosphere like a family.
Yes.
Just for these few days which we just spent together.
I like the way that they addressed their problems. They weren't aggressive. They were really requesting to understand, and that was rather nice.
Yes.
Change.
Yes, that's true. And I was blessed personally also that we could do this together. So it was also nice for me. I met you a few times before, different locations, but now that we could share together there the messages, and I think it was a good combination. So how God brought us together, and so I'm looking forward to come back to Romania, definitely. I know that people want you to come back. So I got so many invitations for next year. I could spend a whole year almost in Romania. So it was nice, and looking forward to that, definitely. And we had another special experience when we came home. Actually, we drove home.
Oh yes.
Yes, was especially for me, you know. So the car was stopping on the way on the street, and I was wondering what's going on. And so I was looking, is there maybe an animal or a person on the street? And then I saw something very big, huge and fluffy, a lot of hairs on maybe 2 meters from the car away. And I was thinking, what is that? So I looked a second time, and then I saw a face, and it was a big, huge brown bear. I was amazed. I did not even know that we still have some bears here in Europe. And it was the first time for me to see a bear, not like in a zoo or so, just there, right there on the road. And so this was very, very special for me. So I'm happy that God gave us this experience, and just also the time with the people, and that the time which we had together, I really enjoyed that, to learn also from your experience, but also the way how you approach the people. And I personally learned a lot the last days. So I thank God for that, and going home blessed and encouraged for the next work, because there's a work to do.
And we have a work to do.
Yes, we have to keep going on spreading 3 angels' messages.